Hi, in this video, we're going to look at 8 exam-style questions on circle theorems. You can download this PDF from my website, and I encourage you to give the question a go and then check your answers with mine. So if we look at example 1, we need to work out angle M. Well, we can see that we have 2 radii, and this is an isosceles triangle, which means this will also be 34 degrees. So we can work out the angle at the center as 180 minus the 2 lots of a 34. And this will give us 112 degrees. So now we can use the angle at the center to work out the angle at the circumference, because we know the center is double the circumference. So if we halve the 112, then we get angle M to be 56 degrees. Okay? Again, do you want to try and work through this question? Try and work out angle T, and then you can come back and check your answers with mine. So to work out angle T, we need to draw in another radius from the center to this point on the circumference. Because now we've got 2 isosceles triangles. We know it's isosceles because they're all the same length, they're all the radius. So this angle will be 36 degrees, and this one will be 22 degrees. So we can work out the angle in the center of this triangle as 180 minus 2 lots of 36. And this will give us 108. We'll use the same idea to work out this angle. 180 minus 2 lots of 22, and we get 136. Now we can use angles about a point to work out this angle. This will be 360 minus the 108 plus the 136. And this is 116. And because we know these two lengths are equal, we have another isosceles triangle, so we can work out angle T as 180 minus 116 divided by 2. So this will be 32 degrees. Okay? Let's try some more questions. So do you want to try and work out question W and question H? You can pause the video and check your working with mine when you come back. Okay, so welcome back. We've got the angle at the center and the angle at the circumference. So if we work out the angle at the center, we can halve that to work out W. And we know this is an isosceles triangle. They're both radii, so this will also be 49 degrees. So we can work out the angle at the center as 180 minus 2 lots of 49. So this becomes 82 degrees. So angle W would be the 82 divided by 2, that would be 41. Did you get that? To work out angle H, again, we've got the angle at the center and the angle at the circumference. The 132 is at the circumference, and the angle at the center is now a reflex angle. So if we double the 132 degrees, we'll get 264. This is the angle at the center. The obtuse angle in the triangle would be the 360 minus the 264. So this would be 96 degrees. Now we can use angles in this triangle. We know this is isosceles because we've got 2 radii here and here. So we'll have 180 minus the 96 divided by 2. And that will give us a 42-degree angle for H. Did you get that? Let's try a couple more questions. Do you want to try and work out angle K, W, X, and Y? To work out K, we've again got the angle at the center, which in this case is 180 degrees, and the angle at the circumference, which is a right angle, half of 180. This is also known the angles in a semicircle. So if this is 90 degrees, we can work out the third angle as 180 minus the 90 plus that 58 degrees. And this is 32. And now we can use alternate angles in parallel lines to work out K. This will also be 32 degrees. For the next question, we can work out angle Y. This will be double the angle at the circumference. This will be 104. We have the two radii, so each of these angles will be the 180, take away the 104, divided by 2. So these will both be 38. And now we've got opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral. So angle W will be the 180 minus the 38 add the 28. So this is the 114. To work out angle X, we have a quadrilateral. This means that we'll need to work out the reflex angle about Y. This will be 360 minus the 104. So 256. So angle X will be the 360 minus the other three angles in that quadrilateral. So the 52 plus the 256 plus the 28. And this will give us the 24 degrees. Okay? Let's try 2 more questions. Do you want to try and work out angle N, X, and Y? The first thing we can do is we can use this cyclic quadrilateral. We know the opposite angle will be 180 minus the 62. So this will be 118. And now we have two angles in this blue triangle. So a third angle, this angle here, would be 180 minus the 118 plus the 16. So this will be 46. And now we have the angle at the circumference and the angle at the center. So N will be double the 46. So N will be 92. For our final question, we'll begin with working out angle Y. We have the cyclic quadrilateral. So this angle will be the 180 minus the 118, which is going to be 62 degrees. And now we can work out this angle in the triangle as the 62 minus the 28. So we'll have 34 degrees. And we now need to both radii of the same circle, so Y will be the same 34 degrees. To work out angle X, we can work out the angle at the center using that triangle. So we'll have 180 minus the two lots of 34. This will be 112 degrees. So angle X will be half of that, and we'll have 56 degrees. Okay? Well, thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you want more practice on this topic, you can download a worksheet and view the online lesson from my website, mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.